Hey, happy chicks. Hi, IJ. Can you hear me okay? Hey, Sammy. Okay, I got two yeses, so that must mean you can hear me. Yeah, I know. I took it from you, IJ. Let's see, 7:15 here, so that's 7:15 a.m. in the Philippines. 6:15 p.m. for IJ. I just came in from outside a bit ago. Thought I'd give this a try and see who's on, what's going on. What do you mean they're way too big, IJ? You leaving the sunny stormy? Paul the Wanderer has drifted in. Oh, IJ, that's so in case you spit, I don't get anything in my eyes. No, happy chicks. I don't want to do no lessons. I just want this to be plain and simple. Just talk about whatever you want. CRH, hello. Don't give me any likes. I want all thumbs down. We're going to do this one different. Happy chicks, they're all still the same. They're eating me out of house and home. I just went out and fed them again a little while ago. I'm going to need to order more cat food here shortly. I went through last month, I think $140 worth of it. I didn't name a bunch of them because I didn't intend to keep them, the little ones, but I basically named them one way or another just so I can keep track of who they are when I'm looking for them, feeding them or whatever. And it's all based on what they look like. I mean, one of them I call white tummy, another one's white tail, and I got one that's a little white spot, big white spot, and they're just all weird names like that. My bigger cats are named, Sammy and Jill, little girl, and so on. But the kittens are just depends on what they look like. Yes, Sammy, IJ, and I each know each other. Sammy and IJ, you guys both know how I feel on the thumbs up and thumbs down. That's why I said I want all thumbs down tonight. You was on my first one, Happy Chicks. I didn't see you there. Hey, Maureen. I didn't figure you'd be up yet. Must be the lizard didn't bother you last night. She's able to go to sleep early. Hey, Kuya Gourds. I'm just all wore out, Maureen. I haven't done anything all day. I did laundry today and it's goofed off most of the day. That's all right, Happy Chicks. 1,000,000 thumbs down means I got 1,000,000 reactions to the video or the live. YouTube will love me. Well, see, LJ, I've got a job like yours. I just sit around and do nothing all day. That's right, Happy Chicks. That's why I don't worry about it because YouTube all counts them all the same. Most people get upset over the thumbs down, but I don't care. Either they like it or they don't. If they don't have to stay. If you like it, you don't have to stay. I'm sorry. I keep saying that because the print on your little eye looks like an L. And I know that's wrong too when I said it. I haven't fixed it yet. I don't know what I'm going to have tonight. Are you volunteering to come over and fix it for me, Happy Chicks? What do you mean you're out, Sammy? It's too early to go do anything. I know you got to go fix coffee. No, actually, that's just a sheet I put over the back of the chair. Keeps the chair clean when I come in with a dirty shirt on from outside. Don't have to worry about cleaning the chair then. I just throw the sheet in the laundry. Yeah, you CRH, you better be nice or I'm going to tell John Lynn. She'll dump you out on the side of the road somewhere. No, I don't want you to mod here. Then you'll be fighting with CRH. You'll be kicking him out. Yeah, it's 7:23 p.m. here. I'm ready to eat. So anybody wants to fix something, just skip the rice. IJ left too. Oh no, you shared it, Marine. Now I won't get it back again. That sounds good, Kuya Gourds. And if you get real ambitious, you can even just open a can and have it. Well, I forgot to take anything out of the freezer, so I don't know what I'm having tonight. Last night I got lazy and fixed ramen noodles. CRH, I think she was sitting here waiting for me to come on. She knew before I did that I was going to do it. No, I don't sing. You'll never see me singing on here. Maybe I'll have to figure out how to run StreamYard so I can get some of these girls up here to sing. Ati Myron's TV, welcome in. Yeah, we have a singing contest. Half of them in English and half of them in Tagalog. I haven't had meatloaf in a long time. That sounds real good. Well, 5 people here plus me. Is that enough for a round of poker? We'll let Maureen deal. She can shuffle the cards and deal. No, I don't know how to speak Tagalog. I mean, I know a few words, but not well enough to use them other than I can occasionally type a word or two. But I just know that half of the people in the chat are from the Philippines. Why didn't I invite GB? Oh, I'm not sure who you mean. Does GB stand for Ghostbusters? Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Been a long time ago. I was in the Philippines in 2006 and 2007. Careful, happy chicks, or I'll time you out for 5 seconds. Oh, George. Yeah. I don't know if he is subbed to me or not, though. We've never talked other than in John and Lynn's lives. I mean, I talk with him all the time there, but other than that, I don't know as I've ever seen him do anything else. It is now 7:28 p.m. here. Sammy's back. She must have got her coffee fixed. Yeah. I'm subbed to 101 Eagle. I'll have to check about George. Hey, Ken. Good thing you got here, Ken. Marine's been causing problems. She thought we were passing out candy. Well, Happy Chicks, you already did that on John Lenz. I can't see you on there when I use this name. Sammy, I left this morning because I had other stuff to do. I needed to do laundry and stuff. And ended up after I left, you turned around and ended anyways. Happy Chicks, my cooking skills. You want me to stick a hot dog on a stick and hold it over the fire? That sounds like a good idea, CRH. Be a big party, get everybody together. Marine, there's no need of being sweet to Ken now. I already told him you was in here causing problems. Okay, I'll talk with you later then, Eddie Myrons. Yeah, Sammy, you were singing though and didn't even know I was gone. Yeah, that's the only way I can see you there. You did something wrong to where I can't see you with the other one. I live too far out in the country here, Ken, to have pizza delivered. I had a neighbor that just recently moved in next door, came over by last night, and he says, "What can we get delivered out here?" Nothing. They don't come by Amazon. They don't get here. Now Happy Chicks is giving away all my secrets. No, I'm about 12 miles from the city, whatever small towns. I'm right on the south edge of the Ocala National Forest. I've seen black bear walk down the street, had them in my yard and stuff. I've seen alligators walk down the road. Hey, Samira. Actually, it's evening here. It's 7:32 p.m. My Chinese neighbor, which one are you talking about? Yeah, CRH, I'm only about a half mile from the Ocala National Forest. Happy Chick, they already know my name too. Yeah, we don't have the mountain lions here. We've got bobcats. We have the fox and deer and the bear and the alligators and oh, okay, that was a long time back. Um, it's just her. He's American. She's from China, so they're a Chinese American family. I don't see too much of them anymore like I used to. She went to school to get her whatever certificate there to do massage, and she's been out trying to work at that, and I don't see much of them. What is TMRW? You keep losing me with all your abbreviations. Samira, when is Blondie due to have her pups? Okay, stands for tomorrow. See, I'm so old I didn't even know that. No, Happy Chick. I don't have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I haven't even figured out what I'm fixing for supper tonight. Let alone worry about tomorrow. Hey, Ashley. And before I can even go fix supper tonight, I got to figure out how to turn this off. Otherwise, I'll have to sit here and talk with you guys all night. Samira, they're all outside except for one. And she's, I think, in the living room laying down. Happy Chicks, what did you ask that I didn't answer? Oh, is Brian with me? I don't know who you mean by Brian or where he's at. Yeah, that happened last time, Samira, when I did my live. Everybody asked about the kitties and stuff, and I've only got one in the house, and she wouldn't come in here with me so anybody could see her. No, Happy Chicks, there's no Brian here. I'm here by myself. Me and 16 kitties. Has anybody seen Jonah on the road in her new truck yet? Or does she have it on the road yet? Yeah, CRH, if you look at my last couple videos, you can see all the kittens. And then there's also 5 adult cats here too. And then I got one female that's in the house that you never see outside. My neighbor just got a new stereo system or something, and I can hear it over here right now. I don't drink coffee, Happy Chicks. I haven't had any in a long time. I live on iced tea. It's been nice all day, Happy Chicks. It's still 78 Fahrenheit here right now. They said only 20% chance of rain today, but we didn't get any. I don't miss that cold weather. Good morning, Rena. I grew up in northern New York, just 30 miles from the Canadian border, and the snow and the cold, I don't miss it. I miss the snow a little bit. Hey, Chriselle, I miss the snow a little bit for Christmas, but beyond that, I don't miss the rest of it. I can't take the cold anymore. I've been down here too long, and I don't like shoveling snow. I mean, when I lived in New York, I worked on a dairy farm for a while there, and there was a lot of days that the high during the day might get up to 20 degrees. Okay, I lived up near Watertown. So I was less than a mile from Lake Ontario and 30 miles from the Canadian border. Our average snowfall for Watertown, which was just a few miles from where I lived at, the average snowfall every year was 144 inches. Hey, Mike. Yeah, when it got down to 20 below up there, they would close school for the day. Most of my neighbors are quiet, happy chicks. Ashley, Watertown, New York, 30 miles to the Canadian border, about 75 miles north of Syracuse. Fort Drum has grown a lot over the years. When I lived in New York, originally it was called Camp Drum. My dad worked up there for 31 and a half years. But then as it grew, it became Fort Drum. And I think they've got I don't know, a battalion or whatever that's stationed there permanent now. And they put in a lot of military housing and stuff for them up there. How long have I been sitting here? Um, I think 14 days, 7 hours, and 12 minutes. Well, one of the things that my dad used to talk about with them up there at Fort Drum, because a lot of people, a lot of the troops, from other states went up there for their winter training. And he said they would come up there with their equipment and stuff and still have the summer light or heavy oil in it, for down here in the South. And then when they got to Fort Drum, and all their equipment wouldn't start because they had too heavy of oil in it. Griselle, I saw you were on a little while ago. Are you at work now? Okay, see, I didn't know they had the helicopter squadron there. I mean, I've seen the helicopters there when I was up there, but I think they've upgraded their airport area up there too, because they used to sometimes when troops would come in, they'd have to land out at the Watertown airport and then be bussed over to Fort Drum because they couldn't bring a bigger plane in Fort Drum at that time. But But all the area where I used to work at up there, I worked as a civilian combat vehicle mechanic for a while. But that whole area is gone now. Now it's all housing for the troops. Okay, I haven't been on drum in I don't know how many years. No, probably 30 years. I mean, so there's a lot of changes. I made a few trips up there while I was transporting cars, but with that I just went where I had to drop the vehicle and left. And the last few times I went in, I dropped it at the main gate and then ran into problems with the MPs. They said I couldn't be there. They told me I had to leave. They wanted me to go down toward Watertown to the Walmart and do my deliveries there and let the soldiers come pick their cars up down there. But I'd already be there, and already called them to meet me. So I kind of dragged my feet and getting them unhooked. And by then the people would show up and I'd go ahead, and get it delivered to them. Next thing I know, I'd had 6 MPs show up again, wanting to know why I was still there. Yeah, Marine, I think Ken gave me the thumbs down. I told him I wanted his pizza. I see you peeking in, Rena. Yeah, see here on mine, it don't even show the thumbs down. It's only showing 9 thumbs up. Like I told you before, Happy Chicks, I don't care one way or another. It all comes in the same to me. Oh, it was from Rena. I thought it was from Ken. Okay, so I still get Ken's pizza then. Ken got quiet. His pizza must have arrived. Why do you figure I'm famous, Marine? Kitchen our doctor, welcome. Those that have a lot of white in the icon makes them blend in with the rest of them. And I don't notice there's something different there. Enjoy the rain, Marine. This afternoon is supposed to snow there. You guys are talking among yourselves, and part of this, I don't know what you're talking about. They're all outside, Happy Chicks. I keep telling you that. We have to put Happy Chicks on a leash so she can't make so many comments. They've all been outside ever since the day they were born. The only thing I've ever done is when they were little, occasionally when we've had a bad storm, I've gone out and collected them up wherever they were at and they got wet and towel dried them all and put them someplace dry. What do you mean you're helping me? You just want to aggravate the kitties. You'd probably be out chasing them around the yard if I let you loose on them. Let's talk about Rena's love life. Well, that's all right. If my live stream goes to sleep, Happy Chicks, and I can go fix supper. I haven't ate yet. I can just go out and do that and let you guys keep on talking. Rena, my love life is perfect. I'm in love with myself every day. And if I look real hard, I could probably go outside and even find a couple lizards. Then I can be just like Maureen. I just don't have a crab. Rena, where did Mike go to? He was here earlier. Is he on the road? Happy Chicks, that's what happens when you talk so much, you get tired. Where's he at tonight, Rena? There's Mike. Where are you at tonight, Mike? Happy chicks, you haven't been listening. I told you before I did next to nothing today. I did laundry and that was about it. Yeah, but CRH, I can't turn my camera around so you can't look out the windshield here. Mike, Rena said she had some dried fish for you. Happy chicks, that's only boring to you because you're not used to being on the road. I enjoyed that because that was one of the things I liked when I was on the road was just getting to see everything. And I like watching where others are traveling at. Tampa versus New England. Does that mean Marine's going to cheer for Chicago? Mike, you're that close, but yet so far away. What did you do? Run out of hours? Somebody made a comment earlier about moderators and stuff, and actually, this has worked out fine the way it is. No links dropped, nobody timed out. Samara, Mike said he can't wait to try balut. Figures he can sit down and have a whole meal full. Dried fish, fish eyes, and fish chicken feet. I'm not working, happy chicks. Yes, Samira, Rena's going to keep all that stuff a secret until Mike gets there. Then she's going to poison him. No, I haven't, Happy Chicks. Why? Has there been something wrong? Or I don't remember seeing him at the last couple of John and Lynn's lives either. Have any of you started watching Becca's videos? She started the channel too. She's only got, I think, maybe 4 or 5 videos out so far, but and most of hers are just the same thing that John, Lynn, or Patrick are showing, but just different viewpoint of it. Like Patrick said, kind of like in the background. Well, I know before George was talking about wanting to bring his boat to Florida, but I never heard no more about it. And if he's going to do that, he's going to have to do it before too long, or the weather's going to turn back up north. It's going to make a bad trip down. Because he wants to come all the way down from up north by boat. Yeah, big rig Becca is her channel, and it's a just getting started off. She's only got a few videos, but they're interesting because, like I said, she shows the behind the scenes stuff of what the rest of them are doing. I would like to try that trip sometime to come by boat that way from up north. When I lived in New York, I used to work for a guy that had a big inboard boat, an old wooden one, and he was wanting to bring it from New York to Florida, and talked about it a few times and wanted me to go with him to help bring him down, but we never did do it. And then he sold the boat later on as he got older. I don't know how long that would take to make a trip that far with on a boat. Well, I don't know about the boys, but Rona already has a channel and Grandma already has a channel. Ken, you got to share the pizza. Well, that and running anywhere down the East Coast, if you get into a storm, it could get some pretty rough water out there. You wouldn't want to be out there in anything too small. And then the other thing would be, how do you find fuel coming down that way? I mean, I'm sure there's places to get it and all, but being I've never done it, I wouldn't know where to find it. Yeah, it's hurricane season, still clear into 1st of November. But if you wait till November and come down up on the north end of it, it's going to be cold out on the waters, trying to travel. I mean, anytime you're out on the water, if there's a cold wind, it always seems way colder than it is if you're on land. And if you're in a boat, there isn't much you can do to get out of the wind. Yeah, and all the other thing too, unless you got a boat that has a top of some sort over it, you get caught in the rain. Once you get wet, then you're going to freeze. Be out there playing Gilligan on Gilligan's Island with a tin can bailing the boat out. I went one time when I was up in New York just to help a guy deliver a boat out on Lake Ontario, and we got into some rough water, and I was kind of worried about us there with the size of the boat we had. You don't realize how big the waves get once you get out away from land. Yeah, but what are you going to run a heater on in a boat? Yeah, and a 40 foot sounds like a big boat till you get in bad weather. All of a sudden, it gets real small. Go on, go on YouTube sometime and watch some of those videos on the big ships that cross the Atlantic. They get out there in some bad weather. The way it tosses them around, and they're 200 and 300 feet long. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I mean, you can pick most any topic, and you find some interesting stuff about it to watch. Yeah, you wonder how they keep all the containers on the ship. Yeah, and you get out like that in the middle of the ocean or whatever, you can't see anything in any direction but waves. You definitely would want to know what you're doing out there. I guess the best one to be on during a bad storm would be like an aircraft carrier. then you got something of some size. Yeah, and if it's too bad, the Coast Guard may not even come out. I mean, it's just like here when we have a hurricane, once it gets to a certain point, you call the fire department, the police, or whatever. If it's bad enough, they don't respond anymore. Well, in another 2 minutes, I'm going to have 1 hour. I think I may call it quits on this one for this time so I can go get something to eat. Being happy chicks didn't fix anything. She probably would have fixed rice. Looks like there's only 2 people talking now, and it shows there's still 5 here. I don't know what I'm fixing yet. I haven't decided. I got to go out and look, see what I can find out there. Depends on how much ambition I have, what I want to fix. That's all right if they're sitting in the background. It still counts as the watch time. And even as the people come in and out, and they come and they leave and stuff, that still counts. Well, that's what I did last night when I fixed the ramen noodles. Tonight I might get lazy and open a can of something. I think I've got a can of SpaghettiOs out there. I don't have any frozen dinners. I haven't bought them in a long time. I used to get them a lot, but there's so much salt in them. I try to stay away from the salt. Canned goods aren't much better. I mean, they put so much preservatives in to make them last when they can them. That's okay, Kitchener Doctor. I knew you'd been in. And it just depends on where you're located, how your internet is. Okay. The other one I've used to get, I haven't got in a while. I've still got one in the freezer. Is DiGiorno's pizza. I like those too. Yeah, and a lot of the additives you can't even pronounce the name on them, what to put in them. So you're eating a lot of junk. Yeah, but she'll probably give me pesos. Well, folks, I'm going to call this one tonight. Appreciate you all being here, and hope to see you all on the next one. Later now.